I've come to Adrac to equip myself, to get myself well placed regarding IFRS. I would say that prior now I've had some trainings regarding IFRS, but it wasn't in depth. I have so many issues that were not clear. And since I got testimonies regarding other people that have been here, I made up my mind that come what may, I'm going to be here. And I would say that I've really acquired so much, I've learned so much. My coming here has been a blessing to my work. I know things that were not clear prior now, they are much clearer. So to me, Adrac is a good place, a place that you can acquire knowledge, and with it, I would say sky cannot even be the limit. So for me, I would say the 6 weeks, 6 weekends I've spent in Adrac has been a blessing, and it's a good place to be.
I've gone for several trainings, but the one I just had with the Adrac professional seemed to be the best out of all. My experience in Adrac as in international financial reporting is a great one, and I really appreciate. Initially, before I had the training, I didn't actually know what IFRS is trying to say. Is it trying to condemn the local standard? But actually, after the end of everything, I could see going through the training with Adrac is a great one. And I can tell you that anybody that attends, they can easily be a certified IFRS immediately with less stress.
I've been in the accounting profession now, accounting, auditing, and management for almost 15 years. And I've gone for several training programs. There's no level of training that we've not attended, but I find my time in Adrac, it was called an intensive program. We've had intensive programs that is about tea and all that, but the intensity of what Adrac delivered, is second to none so far. This is a program that you go through, you will feel that you have learnt. You will feel practical. There are practical examples, because aside of even having the best of lecturers, they bring out in you, the practical knowledge that you have. You can relate your day-to-day activities to what is actually being, taught in class.
My name is Grant Mpamungo. I work for CAT Construction Group Limited. I'm the head of finance and accounts. About Adrac, I've gone through so many training, but Adrac is unique in the sense that they have quality facilitators in the like of Mr. Dejo Wopotu, who is an authority in IFRS. Our learning section, he actually put to bear practical experiences, not textbook type of training. We're meant to bring to bear our office experience into the class, and where he will be able to assess it in line with IFRS, and we quite appreciate it. So coming to Adrac professional service training section wasn't a wait for me. It is value for money.
I came to Adrac for training on IFRS. My first encounter with IFRS seems to show that it's a technical thing. But coming to Adrac, so much simplified it that it becomes very simple for me. In fact, I came here for the purpose of just familiarizing myself with IFRS, but I ended up having the certification test on IFRS, and I did well.
The IFRS training in Adrac is second to none. It's not only the IFRS training is second to none. It's not just practical. It's a training that really exposes the content of the trainer, who is in Deji Aobotu. He's a wonderful person, and come to think of it, he has been able to support himself with some very competent lecturers. I think Adrac will go a long way, really go a long way.
Adrac to whoever wants to come in, whoever wants to stay ahead, whoever wants to stay on top of his job, either in the area of tax reporting or financial reporting. Adrac is a good place for you to be, because in the area of the knowledge, yes, you are going to get the in-depth knowledge, The trainers here, most especially the CEO, is well attuned with his delegates. He comes down to their level and he makes things much clearer even than what we have expected.
I really appreciate what they are offering at Adrac Professional. It shows they are not an hungry facilitator. There is actually value for money in Adrac Professional. I can tell you the people in Adrac seem to be the best out of all, because I have not tested other places like that, only like 3 up to now. But out of the 3, I can tell you Adrac is the best.
Come IFRS, I know where I stand today, and I encourage anybody that wants to have a full grasp of what IFRS is saying, what it is trying to pass across, to come to Adrac. Aside of that, Adrac also encouraged, as at the time I was coming, I never knew I was going to do a certification exam, but to God be the glory, I've done the exam and I've passed. So, and these are exams that people will not naturally just go and say, okay, I want to go and take. But, you see people confidently work, okay, it's online. You get your results immediately and everybody has passed. You don't just get that off the books. Adrac is the best place to be.
And I will enjoy my fellow professional colleagues to come to Adrac and get value for their money. Their facility is second to none. We have an executive class we will tend to meet with people, the top quality people in Adrac from all field of life in the professional class, and you'll be tutored like a family, where everything is brought down to the simplest fact you can imagine. So Adrac is the place to be for IFRS training. Thank you.
I can say of Adrac that he's a leader in his own sector. From my experience here, I know that hardly can you have any other institution that can beat the pace here. I was able to interact with qualified people in accounting, and that further exposes me. I have a wider network of qualified people in an accounting. I highly recommend Adrac. It's a dynamic organization set out to simplify IFRS to all intending people.